Hey, what is up YouTube? Biolizard1 here, bringing you yet another Wi-Fi match after a long while, that is, because I've been really busy and I didn't have a lot of time to do some battles. But here I am. I start off with my skipper, my Empoleon, which is probably one of the most successful leads I've used so far. Knowing that Sableye has access to the Prankster ability, which allows him to go first when using a non-attacking move. I decided to go for a Hydro Pump straight off the bat, because if I went for a Stealth Rock due to the taunt, it would be nullified. So I just went for an Hydro Pump. Luckily for me it hits, because due to the lower accuracy it tends to miss sometimes. And how he switches out into his Dusclops, and this is probably an Evilite Dusclops, pretty much the same move pool as used with an a Porygon 2 Evilite, and he decides to go for a Pain Split straight off the bat, which would have been a good move because that way he would have been able to nullify my Focus Sash. Now he decides to go for a Pain Split, didn't do a lot of damage to me, so I'm going to go for a Nasty Plot, try to sit up because basically this Dusclops can't do a thing against me. I'm going to go for a Fire Blast since it's Stab and it will do great damage on anything that comes in, while he switches out into his Latias, and like I said, it does great damage. And expecting either a Surf or a Draco Meteor coming into my direction, I decide to go into my Tentacruel. And Tentacruel is my specially defensive wall on this team, and I see that it does a decent amount of damage, so he's probably Specs, because if he would be Choice Scarf then it wouldn't do that amount of damage to me. So predicting him to switch out because he basically can't stay in after the special attack drop, I decide to go for a Toxic Spikes, and this Groudon comes out, and I really don't want my guy to die this early due to an earthquake coming from this Groudon. So I switch out into my Celebi. Celebi is my defensive wall. He's max HP and Bold Nature, so nothing's gonna tear him down really soon. So he goes for a Substitute, didn't quite know what he would do, then Dragon Dances up while I just go for a Grass Knot because it's the safe move. And I Grass Knot first, break the Substitute, I Grass Knot second, but it doesn't quite finish him off, and that kind of surprised me because Groudon is pretty bad at the especially defensive side and the defensive side, so that got me kind of puzzled. But after two Dragon Dances, my Celebi is still faster than his Groudon. And yeah, that's just perfect for me because that will leave the opportunity for me to go for another Grass Knot and finish him off. Because if this guy was able to sweep, then things wouldn't look too great for me. Now he switches out into his Haxorus, and expecting me to switch out, he goes for a Dragon Dance. Unfortunately for him, I don't switch out, and that really works into my advantage because I knew that even an Outrage wouldn't be able to finish me off because this Celebi is really bulky. And he's in now, has a Dragon Dance up, he's going to go for a second Dragon Dance, so that tells me he's probably not going to switch out really soon, and this gives me the opportunity to set up Leech Seed, and both Leech Seed and Toxic Damage are going to bring his hit points down and down really fast. So due to the fact that I'm back at full health, I predict that I can live any move coming from this guy, but he has a Night Slash, and that really got me puzzled, but yet I lived, even though he has a Life Orb, after two Dragon Dances, so that's really powerful of my Celebi. I really thought that I would be taken down, and due to the fact that Smogon doesn't have access to his damage calculation in 5th gen, I didn't really run calculations here. But yeah, I switch out knowing that he's going to die next turn due to the poison damage. So I switch out into my Empoleon. He doesn't have Stealth Rocks up, so that means that my Focus Sash is still intact. So I switch out into my Empoleon knowing that I can live one hit. And yeah, he's going to die due to Toxic or Life Orb damage, in this case Life Orb damage, which is really great. I'm going to switch out Skipper here as the Lucario comes in because I don't want to take a Vacuum Wave to the face or something like that. He goes for an Extreme Speed, which is also a great move on Lucario, so that tells me this is a physical Lucario and not a special one. So I really went for the hidden power of fire here, knowing that it would be able to do a great amount of damage to him, but he has access to the crunch, and yeah, I didn't really know what to expect of him. So I switch out into my Salamence now. He's going to switch out immediately because he doesn't want to take a Fire Blast to the face. And because I don't want to take any risk in this match, I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast straight off the bat while he switches out into Dusclops. And due to the Evolite Stone, both defense and special defense of Pokemon that are capable of evolving are raised by 50%. So that means that this guy is really bulky. And here he went for a move that kind of surprised me. He went for a Will-O-Wisp, while in fact it would have been the better opportunity for him to go for a Pain Split. However, didn't do that. Predicting him to go for a Pain Split now, I switch into my Empoleon so that he is going to die due to the toxic damage. Now he switches back into Lucario, and predicting him to go for another extreme speed, I switch out into my Salamence. Salamence with the Intimidate, his attack is going to be lowered by 1 stage, but in addition he goes for a Swords Dance, which means that his attack is going to be raised by 2 stages. 2 minus 1 is 1 stage, so his attack is raised by 1 stage. I'm going to go for a Fire Blast straight off the bat on the second turn, knowing that it will be enough to kill him, so I really hope that it doesn't miss. Next, he goes for a Latios, and Latios is probably going to go for another Draco Meteor, so I switch into my Tentacruel because I need to sacrifice something in the progress, and Tentacruel was really the best option because he doesn't set up Stealth Rocks in the game, so I don't need a Rapid Spinner. And next, he can't really do a thing against me right now, and my Tentacruel has set up Toxic Spikes already in the game, so it's done its job. Switch out into Skipper, try to get off some damage with an Aqua Jet. Then I switch out into my Crocodile because now I know he has -4 special attack, so I pretty much know that I can take anything coming from this guy. I go for a Crunch here while he switches out into Sableye, and here I'm really hoping that his Latios is Choice Specs, because if it isn't, then I'm not going to be able to outspeed. He is Choice Specs, and that's going to be enough to finish him off. So that was a good game, guy. I really can't remember your name. If you watch this battle and you know that it's you, then please leave your name in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the match. I won't be doing a question of the day today, neither I'll be doing the annotations at the top of the screen, because I really don't have a lot of time, but I really wanted to post the battle today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, check out my other battles, check out my Ninbuzz video, my PokéMoshPit video, because I mainly post some battles there right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in my next match. Bye!